Hello guys, today we will be ranking the smartest characters in the Naruto verse. Throughout the course of the series, we saw a lot of smart characters who relied on strategy and tactics to win battles, and there was also no shortage of manipulation, so enjoy this ride. Coming in at our 10th spot, we have Madara. Madara is the perfect combination of both smarts and strength, thus you could say he's complete in overall stats. Proof of Madara's intelligence was witnessed in a plethora of scenes all through the series, such as when he faked his death in his battle against Hashirama. Not only that, he also had the knowledge of awakening the Rinnegan and was able to decipher and read the stone tablet, unbeknownst to him that Black Zetsu had altered the contents left by the Six Paths Hagoromo. He also went as far as using his intelligence to orchestrate a series of devastating events, such as planning the death of Rin and letting Obito experience it, so that the younger Uchiha would awaken his Mangekyou and ultimately go rogue. And of course, we all know this list wouldn't be complete without mentioning the fact that Madara has been the only one shown to possess the knowledge that allowed him to truly break free of the Edo Tensei, thus he did not disappear when the jutsu was released. Coming in at our 9th spot is Kakashi. Kakashi is known to be a highly versed shinobi in terms of intelligence, ninjutsu, and overall strength. This has given him worldwide acclaim and recognition that even the likes of the Akatsuki boss Pain acknowledged him and deemed him a threat against their plan. Proof of his intelligence was evidenced when he graduated from the Ninja Academy at the age of 5, became a Chunin at age of 6, and became a Jonin just at the age of 12. For comparison, the average shinobi becomes a Jonin at around the age of 18 to 24. Once, Naruto even admitted that Kakashi's intelligence rivals that of Shikamaru. Kakashi has also been smart enough to fully harness the power of the Sharingan, despite not being an Uchiha, to copy over 1,000 techniques, use Genjutsu, and also be able to use at least one of the 8 gates. But at the end of the day, I guess he wasn't smart enough to know better than to engage Pain in a fight. Coming in at our 8th spot is Kabuto. Perhaps if Kabuto existed in real life, he would have been a master surgeon or a medical doctor. Truly, Kabuto is that smart. His innate knowledge of human anatomy and intel gathering as a spy places him on this list. He displayed his intelligence when he confronted Obito and forced the latter to let him join in on the 4th Great Shinobi War. Most notably, he was able to refine and perfect the Edo Tensei through his series of research, explorations, and experiments. He was also intelligent enough to infuse Karin's Uzumaki rejuvenation abilities into himself. Furthermore, he infused into himself Suigetsu's hydrification abilities, which now lets him liquefy himself and escape any form of restraint. Also, his extensive knowledge enabled him to utilize Jugo's Kekkei Genkai, so he can always maintain his Sage mode indefinitely. Coming in at our 7th spot is Orochimaru. Orochimaru could possibly be regarded as the Naruto-verse Albert Einstein. He has used his knowledge and intelligence in a variety of ways, such as creating clones, genetic manipulation, and amplifying the powers of others by imbuing his curse mark into their bodies. Being a scientist at heart, he has been able to utilize the Edo Tensei and utilize the living corpse reanimation, which lets him transfer his soul into another person's body. Till date, he's the only one shown to be knowledgeable enough to undo the effects of the Reaper Death Seal by reviving the 4 past Hokages sealed within the belly of the Death God, a feat which once was thought to be impossible. Taking our number 6 spot is Tobirama. One of the strongest water release users in the Naruto verse, also happens to be one of the smartest. Unlike most of the new generation shinobi who just modify and replicate old techniques made by their predecessors, Tobirama, the fastest shinobi of his generation, actually employed his intelligence to create a plethora of powerful and forbidden techniques. These techniques include the Flying Thunder God, which lets its user teleport between places, the Shadow Clone technique, the Edo Tensei, and the mutually multiplying explosive tags, which causes a near infinite series of continuous explosions. Taking our 5th spot is Itachi Uchiha. Saying Itachi was smart would be an understatement. He was a genius strategist and a highly intelligent shinobi. He passed the Ninja Academy with the 2nd highest score, and that is yet to be beaten till date. Itachi carried out the assassination of his clan in an attempt to foil their planned coup d'etat, and he did this in a way that designated him a villain, even though he was one of the shinobi's greatest saviors. His intellectual prowess enabled him to be an Anbu captain at the tender age of 12. He used his intelligence to break free of Kabuto's Edo Tensei control, and could devise a plan that enabled him, Naruto, and Bee to escape the overwhelming power of Nagato's Shibaku Tensei, which would have meant sure death for them. He also used his strategic planning to free Sasuke from Orochimaru's curse seal. Thanks to his intelligence, he helped put an end to the Edo Tensei during the 4th Great Shinobi War. Taking our 4th spot is Minato. Being the fastest shinobi of his era, Minato also had the brains to accompany his speed and strength. He currently holds the highest score in the history of the Ninja Academy. Being a master strategist, he was able to decipher Obito's ability in their first battle, as he instantly figured out Obito needed to touch someone in order to use Kamui, a feat which granted him victory. His knowledge further let him invent the Rasengan through his thorough study of the tailed beast ball. Thanks to his quick thinking, he was able to seal the 9-tailed beast within Naruto, and this swift action saved Konoha from utter destruction at the hands of Kurama. Taking our third spot, Shikaku Nara. Shikaku's intellect and tactical prowess earned him the position of the 4th Great Shinobi War's chief strategist. He was also the strategist of the famous Ino Shika Cho trio. Thanks to him, the allied shinobi forces were able to pressure and put up a good fight against the likes of Madara and Obito, although this ultimately led to him being the Ten Tails target, leading to his death. Taking our second spot, Shikamaru Nara. Just like his father Shikaku, Shikamaru's intelligence was on a different level. Upon his father's demise, he assumed the role of chief strategist of the 4th Great Shinobi War. He played an important role in helping the allied forces tackle the Ten Tails with Madara and Obito. He was also the youngest of the Konoha 11 to be promoted to Chunin, a feat he achieved at the age of 12. Even at the age of 15, he outsmarted the immortal Hidan, a member of the dreaded Akatsuki group, and avenged his sensei. He further went on to become Naruto's trusted aide after the latter became the Hokage. Taking our number 1 spot is Black Zetsu. Now, Black Zetsu is definitely not the most intelligent character, but his ability to manipulate people and orchestrate numerous events throughout the series earns him the number 1 spot. Born of Kaguya's last chakra prior to being sealed, Black Zetsu orchestrated a myriad of events, spanning 1,000 years just to achieve her revival. He altered the contents of the stone tablets, thus deceiving Madara to embark on the project Tsukiyomi. Unbeknownst to the latter that it was meant to bring Kaguya back to life at the cost of his own body, rather than to ensure a peaceful paradise. Most notably, Black Zetsu was responsible for causing the age-old rivalry and hatred between the Uchiha and Senju clans. He achieved this by igniting bad blood between the 6 past sons, Indra and Ashura. Perhaps his smartest feat would be the fact that he deceived Madara all along, to the point where Madara even thought that Black Zetsu was the incarnate of his will. All of the events dating from the Uchiha-Senju rivalry down to Madara's Tsukiyomi, the rogue nature of Obito, the formation of the Akatsuki, the commencement of the 4th Great Shinobi War, and the revival of Kaguya were all planned out by Black Zetsu. This creature is the grand manipulator of the whole series. If you like this video, click on this one. Or you can watch this playlist with my best power level videos. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.